Racing through the midnight mist, engines hum with electric twist, steel and thunder shadows wake, tires carve the asphalt's quake. surge within. Rubber burns like fire on blackened skin, chasing apex shadows through the mist. Every heartbeat's wired to the twist. The throttle open, adrenaline glides. One more corner, counting down the time. We ride, we fly. The tarmac calls our name. Speed of a light through curves that spark the flame. Tarmac calls our name. Speed of light through curves that spark the flame. In the blur we're free, unleashed inside the night.
Hello, Marty.
Liquid dreams ignite. Take over with the fight. In the slipstream we collide.
Hope you like drum and bass. Good to see you.
Shadows bend where secrets
Be with you shortly, just getting set up here.
Undenied. Ride the wave, electrify. Rev it up, let every circuit blaze. Racing lines define these nights and days. When the bass descends like thunder rolling in, we transcend the limits, born to begin. Echoes linger in the midnight air. Tomorrow's start waits somewhere there.
We're coming.
Carbon fiber dreams and die. Push the limit, where we soar.
Testing 1 2.
Carbon fiber dreams and die. Push the limit, where we soar. Carbon fiber dreams and die. Carbon fiber dreams and die. Carbon fiber dreams and die. Sure, lots of lightning flash, time on the machine collided one, chasing records till we're dawn.
Testing 1, 2.
Tarmac terrorists is here to put the nuts in that you know how that's left here. Rubber makes the edge fly.
Alright folks, hello out there, anyone's watching, hello Marty, good to see ya. Second live stream of the day today, testing out to see if all the OBS stream element stuff works. As you can see I've got that now in my stream. I'm quite new to it all, it's very difficult. LMU earlier today was very difficult, don't know if anyone's seen the Man's Ultimate stream from today, but that was tough. That was tough, alright. Can you hear me alright? Am I coming through? Is the microphone working? Check 1, 2, check 1, 2. 4 of you tuned in, I see. I'm going to do some online racing because today it was so tough in LMU. I want to have a little bit of a lesser stress time now, so I'm going to set up some racing in Ballista 2. So let's get a server set up. Marty's just given a thumbs up, I think that means you can hear me. Okay. Brands Hatch, that's a good place to start.
Engines ignite the night.
Right. No, all my streaming settings, all my settings have changed because I've been on someone else's server, haven't I?
Shadows on the line, tarmac terrorists
No
in
ghosted
overdrive, scream
vehicles.
of engines, pierce the sky, cross the finish,
Manual
never
pit
die.
stop, yes. It's got errors, yes. I want all this fuel usage is on authentic. Get everything full sim. Okay.
Lights go green, I'm first to launch. Rubber burns with every joint. J-Force pulls me to the seat. Victory whispers in the heat. Nitrous kiss across the track. Take the lead and never look back. Ride.
I'm putting full course shallows on, see how that works out. So yeah, I'm just getting this set up at the moment. Let's see, should we have... We'll have
Shift the gears, set my spirit free.
practice session, couldn't find a server, but we'll have a practice session to get the cars nicely set up. We'll have that for 15 minutes. Start time is going to be 12 midday. Weather progression real time. And we'll have, for practice, we'll have reasonable conditions. Default progression. Okay, 15 minutes, that's good. And we'll have a very short qualifying session, time enough to get in about 1 lap, a 5-minute qualifying session. That's going to start at virtually 1 in the afternoon. Default progression. We'll have a private qualifying session and just check that the practice session is not private. Don't want that to be private, but you have the option of that. That's okay then. Race settings, we're going to have time 20-minute races. How you doing, Marty? You alright out there? Let's have today's date. That'll start at 2 in the afternoon. We'll have 2 random weather slots just to make things interesting. Sync that weather to the race. Standing starts, I think. Yes, we can have pit stop refueling. No mandatory pit stops. No scheduled full course shallows. Default progressing, there we go. What cars are we going to use to start off with? Well, I'll put the Aston Martin on the thumbnail for this little session, so let's go with Aston Martin of some type. Question is, do we go for the GT3s or the GTEs? I went GT3s last time, I think I'm going to go GTEs this time. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Okay. Righto. I think that's all we need to do. Now, do I put some AI opponents in there? Let's go to opponents. Actually, let's see if we can start a... No, I'm just going to see if real people join, because last time I did this, quite a lot did. Medium aggression. Same class. I'm going to leave it as an open server. Okay, that should be everything. And that's to start off with. Oh, I've got everything right here. Start it up. Server is up. For of you out there watching the stream, hello all of you. Yeah, today's live stream earlier on today was so I'm just watching. I've actually got 2 computers set up for once, so I can see my stream properly without having to have it cover half my screen whilst I'm racing. Yeah, I was racing LMU today, trying to get my good driver's badge, and holy heck was that tough. I got it, then I lost it again, then I got it back again, because no matter how clean you try and drive, people will crash into you and dive from you and all sorts. And yeah, I was getting all of that, loads of it, and as soon as you get contact, it doesn't matter whether it's your fault or their fault, you get tagged with you've had contact, so you get dangerous driving badge. But I managed to avoid enough that I got my good driver badge, and I got 2nd position. I think I had 4 races, was it 4 or 5? It might have just been 4, but it felt like an eternity because I was on edge all the time. So I'm hoping there's no ratings turned on here, so it should just be for fun. I'm just hoping some people turn up, else I'm going to have to sit here blabbing at you for ages, sort of trying to entertain you. You know. Is that music too loud, Marty? Can you hear me over my voice over the music? Let me know, please. Or whoever is watching, just let me know if the music's not too loud over my voice. I have to make sure the game's not too loud. I think that's okay. I've got my volume mixer over here, so I can control that if I need be. Crew chief should be working. Okay, turn a few things off that we don't need in the background. Music too high, okay. Thank you, Marty, that's something I need to know. Tell me how it is at that volume. Is that better? It's an alright track, isn't it? Yeah. So let's invite some people along.
Tarmac terrorist is here to explore Simracing passion with you.
Let's invite some people in.
Read the night, be the ghost on view. Grip the wheel till the world blurs away. Race the dark.
Who's online?
Engines roar in the dead of night.
Is Nonny Rat online? Nonny Rat and just posted. I definitely want it. There he is. Invite Nonny Rat. There we go. Ah! Why is my invite button blanked out? Oh, that's really weird. What's happened?
Circuit kings, but we own the street. Pixels flare beneath burning heat. Chasing ghosts through.
Hello, F2020 UK. Now the question is,
In the black we live and learn it.
why isn't my invite button greyed out like that? Is it something to do with... Oh, I know what it might be. Bear with me. Might not have given Steam access to do that. Oh, it is doing it.
Lights blazing a rear view.
So, yeah, Nonny Rat, he's online. There we go. It's doing it now. What else have we got? We've got just posted somewhere. No one else is online. I know, let's just go with everyone who's in Autobalista 2 at the moment. There's only quite a few people in AMS2. Okay.
Burn the track till the lights turn blue. Metal claws carve the curve so true. Hold on tight, we'll tear right through.
Well, I hope that's worked. We will see, we will see. Oh, mate.
Twilight haze, Simracing souls forever ablaze.
So Marty's just told me he's got to disassemble his rig. In the next 2 weeks, you're moving. Wow. Are you moving far? And I don't know how many people we've got watching at the moment. We've got no one in the server. We've got 7 people watching at the moment. I just want to get some people in here. I don't want to be on the track on my own. But it is nice just to just relax a little bit after the LMU madness today. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. Properly scary, properly sweating all over the place. I assume that has sent out the invitations. Big fan of the Aston Martin at the moment. Maybe if I just start this server and then if we'll see. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. How's that music in the background? I'll start this on my own. It will give me a chance to test the volume of the actual cars as well. Make sure it's not all too loud. See how loud Jim is and all of that, you know. How big is your rig, Marty? Is it, you know, what, you triple screens and all of that sort of thing? Thank you, Flip Flops. Good to see you, mate. Glad the music's not too loud. I'm going to leave the music on for a bit whilst I'm racing in this, I think. Right, let's have a look. Getting rid of the traction control. How much fuel we got on there? Let's take that down about 6 laps for a little practice. It's very cold here because it's set to this time of year, so straight away there's a few things I'm going to do straight away. What's the minimum ride height I can get away with? 55. Take 5mm off each. Take out the bump stops. I will not have bump stops unless I really need them, so if I ain't grounding out. GT Amiga Prime with quad monitor. Bloody heck. Wow, Marty. That's pretty cool. I'm going to take the radiator opening all the way down to 40. In fact, all the way down to 30 and see if I can get away with the engine not overheating. And brakes. I'm going to do 30 on the front, 20 on the rear. Right. See how loud the car is. Well, the car's pretty loud. Is that car like stupidly loud? As in, you know, is it a lot louder than me? I want my head where my head should be, don't I? I've recently changed my FOV. I've made it a bit smaller, not quite as wide, so I hope that's okay, folks. That seems to me like it might be too loud. I mean, are you guys going to be able to hear me with... Is that alright? Can't hear the music at all now. Going into storage as I haven't found a place yet. I'll find a place soon. Crikey, where are you going to stay once you moved out then? Once again, is that too loud? Can you hear me over the engine? Little loud. Right, okay, cool. Nice one, Marty. Let's bring AMS2 down to 75. Let's bring it down to 50. I'm going to bring AMS2 down to 50 volume. How's that? Is that okay? Can you hear me over the engine? You know, you still want to hear the engine. You want to hear what's going on track, and you want to hear Jim and everything else. Car living. Oh, car living. You're living in the car. I've done a bit of that, mate. Right. It's gonna after talking, get out on track and down 5 more. As in volume, you mean, for the car? Flip flops. Oh, we've got people joining. Just to say to McLean 78, thanks for the message. Right. Flip flop says yes, mate. So let's just take that down to about 45. There we go. Let's see how this works out. Okay, right. I want my pit speed limiter straight away.
Pit exit's clear.
Oh, Jim's quite loud, isn't he?
You've got cold brakes all round, be careful.
Jim's probably the loudest thing in the stream right now. I might need to turn Jim down. I mean, as long as you can hear my voice, everything else can come underneath. The trouble is, to do that, I need to get Jim to talk, don't I? Can you hear the music all right? Or is that just completely drowned out by the car and me and Jim? Oh, I love this winter foliage. Nothing, no other game does it. No other game does the real weather. The best thing about AMS2. To me, the music's really quiet. I can barely hear it. But I heard Jim. I went, no, music isn't a bad thing. No music. That means you can't hear it then. Let's see how loud Jim is when I cross the line. Jim's not saying a word. If I lock up the brakes, he might say something to me. Oh, I did ground out there. I might need these bump stops after all. Right, I've just locked up and spun the wheels, so Jim might have something to say about that. Aye, but it's good for racing. That goes with racing, the old DMB. Well, as long as it ain't too loud, it's annoying, folks, so that's fine. I'm going to try spin the car. Come on, Jim, say something to me. Jim's not saying a word.
We've got double yellows.
There he is. He is loud, isn't he? Jim is loud, I think. I'm going to turn Jim down. Take him down to 45 as well. Right, okay. Let's drive this thing again. Oh, hang on. Yeah, it's just us in here at the moment. I can always restart the server, so...
It takes it as clear. Don't cross the line.
That's much better. Right, let's see how hot or not these brakes get with those ducts closed up like they are, and how hot the engine gets. I could have done with bringing the back brake ducts, closing them up a bit more, because they're a lot less hot than the fronts. Your new license plate has Road America on it. Wow. Well, as in the picture of Road America, or does it say Road America? Those brakes coming, okay. Not overheating just yet, but I ain't going fast enough yet. Brakes are doing just fine, engine seems to be doing just fine. Probably get away with more engine blanking or radiator blanking. I need a heavy braking zone to find out. Also need to check what my brake pressures are. Getting up to 108 in the engine bay. Okay, yeah. They're starting to overheat a little bit and really hard braking zones on the front, so I might need to open those back up again. But let's just see, there's no one else on track at the moment. Let's just run this engine with the car standing still, see if the engine blows up. We'll see how high it gets until I start driving again. If I start driving again and the air starts flowing,
watch out.
it should start to cool down. If it doesn't cool down, I'll put too much blanking on. That's how I test this. It's my scientific way of testing things. Nearly ruined the car.
Okay,
Good job, this is just a
5 minutes to go,
simulator.
5 minutes left.
So 124 degrees. I might want to stick some more bump stops back in. It is actually going out. The engine's not overheating at all. That's okay. Let's just see how it does on the longer straights, and I shall make some adjustments. An outline of the track on a black background. With RA beside my plate number. Cool, man. You must be doing very well to have personalised number plates like that. that's very cool. Right, so come back to the pits. Let's edit this setup. I want to put a little bit more, just a little bit more braking, venting for the front brakes. I'm not going to go lower than 30 on the radiator because as soon as I get behind someone, it's going to take the being dirty air, so I want to get the nice cold air rushing in. How far do I go with the bump stops? 1, 2. 1, 2. See if that stops it grounding out. Not that it doesn't seem to be hurting the car. Okay. No, I don't want to quit. Oh, that's a message come through from someone. Where's that? I don't know if it was. Okay.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
I'm going to close that. Come back to here. £15. Wow. 15 quid for a personalised number plate with Road America on it. That's pretty cool. If anyone ends up like subscribing or donating or anything like that, not that I'm expecting anything, but if anyone does, if I don't hear it, I'm ever so sorry. I'll keep an eye on things. I'm new to this Stream Elements stuff. It's supposed to give me a little sound notification if someone does that. So if anyone subscribes, I'll know. Just hope that's all working. Right. 42 minutes just to see if those changes have worked. Oh mate, what kind of Porsche?
Its exit looks clear.
Actually, any kind of Porsche would be great to throw around Road America. Hello Don mate, how are ya? Good to see ya. On the second live stream of the day. Don't know if you saw the Le Mans Ultimate live stream I did earlier today, Don, but oh, if you want to see some scary racing, have a look at that. Late 70s Porsche. 911, I guess. And of course live, the server is called Tarmac Terrorist Live. It is public, anyone can join. And that is that for that session. So no one's joined at the moment, so what I might do is close it down and restart it so people can join before we go into qualifying. I've driven the Uno for ages. Right, let's exit this server and start it up again. Same settings and everything. Don's going to be around in 15 minutes. Nice one, Don. So that should have saved everything. It has, by the looks of it. I don't know, should I, what do you think, should I make it, that'll be under realism settings actually, if I, realism settings. Right, shall we have manual pit stops or not, just to save people from getting a... No, I usually go with manual pit stops and no one seems to mind, so let's keep it as it is. Right, start this up again. Okay, let's get it live. What's happened to my music there? I press pause. Where is... Let me shuffle play. Get away with playing that in media player. I was trying to see if I can play that in media player. There we go, that's better. That's going to be far too loud though. There we go, background. Okay, right. I don't know, I might stick just some AI in here so I can start racing. I want to stick some AI in so I can start racing, but last time I did this, I think the first couple of races with AI, we then got loads of people in, and I actually wanted to take the AI out. What I loved about R Factor 2 is that you had complete control over the server. So if you started off just not even if you're live streaming, just if you're just racing, you know, for your own entertainment, but you want other people to join in, it's always good to race against other people. With R Factor 2, you could start the server and just start adding AI, as many as you liked. You know, so if you had a long practice session and gradually more and more people were joining, unlike this where you can't take the AI out until you restart the server, in that you could just start taking the AI out, and each one you took out left another slot for players. Oh dear me. Bear with. That was a brilliant thing about R Factor 2. It'd be really good for Reza if they could get that function into Automobilista 2. I know they're planning on doing quite a few different things. They're going to bring in limited tyre sets, limited spare parts. I could jump in another lobby, flip-flops, but it'll change all of my settings, and I'll have to go through all of that again. And like I said last time, once people started getting into the server and it got to the top of the list, lots of people started coming in. Marty, is your sim rig up and running now, or is it disassembled yet? Have you started disassembling it, or is that still to come? I'm going to start and drive around for a bit. Have you still got to do that, or is your sim rig available now, as in tonight, as in? Because if it is, and you want to race the Unos, well, we'll race the Unos if you like. Right, can I have that setup I was using? I was playing with earlier. Looks like it. I want to check the brake. Yeah, the brake pressure. Try the brake pressure at 100%, because it did feel a little bit unresponsive. I did take those brake openers back up. Yes, I did. Yeah, and the bump stops are at 2 mil. Okay, let's try that. You're not at home right now, that's a shame. It'd been cool if you could have jumped in with us. Another thing I wish Automobilista 2 would do, that both R Factor 2 and LMU do,
on the pit exit,
is your pit limiter is on by default every time you leave the pits. It's on by default. You actually have to turn it off manually. So you have to turn it back on manually again if you're coming into the pitch, you know, but when you leave it's on by default. Whereas with AMS2 it's off by default, so as soon as you get in the car you've got to turn it on. If you forget to do that, you get a pit penalty. I just thought it would be, you know, better the other way around. Right. The main thing we're looking for now is seeing if changing those brake ducts have worked for the front brakes, and also to see that it doesn't ground out when we go over that big bump at the last corner. And I know the bump stops are doing their job, and I've gone completely wide. What a fool. Massive rookie moment there. Oh my word. This weird auto spin thing is weird, because I caught that, but then it just swung the other way uncontrollably. It's really weird. Oh yeah, and of course I've got to remember I've put those brake pressures up to 100, so... Oh yeah, still got a bit of a ground out there. AMS2 could do with undercarriage damage as well. The only sim that I know that does proper, you know, undercarriage, or if you go over a jump that's too big for the car. Only sim that really does that, maybe iRacing does, but I know that Raceroom does. You'll get damage to your suspension if you know, hit a massive sausage curb with a wheel in an open wheeler in Raceroom. Don't know if iRacing does that. I'll have to check it out. But you know, currently in AMS2, you could take an F1 car or a prototype to one of those dirt tracks with the huge jumps, jump it with a car that's just not got suspension arms that are meant to take the impact of jumping, and nothing happens. Even if the car's, you know, lands from like 50 foot in the air, nothing happens. That would be cool. What do you think? AMS2 does look good. There's no question about that really. AMS2 looks good.
We estimate 3 laps of fuel left.
I am happy with those brake pressures. I'm not having to go all the way down with the pedal to get near lock up. And it's not too much for me to cope with either. So, that didn't ground out just there either. That's interesting. Looks like the bump stops just about right. 2 mil, back and front.
Okay, Paulie, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Everything seems to be okay with the car. Yeah, those front brakes don't seem to be overheating anymore.
Only 2 laps of fuel left. Brake temperatures are fine.
All very rotaty under braking there. What is the bias set to in this car? 59.41. Yeah, if you're ever finding, by the way, that your front brake temperatures are okay and your rear ones are blue, you know, they're hardly even getting used, and you're finding that you're getting a lot of understeer under braking, rather than just move the brake bias back, you can, you know, take a lot of blanking away, blank up the ducting for the brake discs at the rear, and what you'll do is increase the temperature so they can become more efficient on the rear. You give them less cooling, they'll come up the temperature better, they'll then be stronger, and you'll have effectively done the same thing as moving the brake bias rearward, but you've also, because you've, instead of moving the brake bias, you leave the brake bias where it is, blank up the rears, you've then got more efficient back brakes, more rotation, and more aerodynamics.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Faster aerodynamics. And a yellow flag. Someone else is on track. It's Pete! Pete's on track. Hello, Pete, mate. I don't know if you can hear me. I assume you're watching the stream and you're on track as well. We got someone in here. Nice one, Pete. Thank you.
Half a gallon of fuel remaining.
How's the chest to the knees and everything? Flip-flops?
Box this lap, please, Paulie. You're quickest overall.
Because there's no one in here, Jim. Apart from me and Pete. Don's joining! If you want to see him, go back to pits. What if I want to see Pete go back to the pits? Oh, there we go. We run out of fuel. Don's in here, Pete's in here. Nice one, guys. I had to get it back to pits because of the fuel. Best lap 127. What would also be nice in AMS2, which is something that R Factor 2 had, and I can't believe LMU doesn't have this thing, it's built on R Factor 2. In LMU and in AMS2, you can't click on in the live standings, you can't click on your lap times, and then it opens a drop down menus with all of the times for each of the laps you've done, so you can get a good idea of your average. R Factor 2 could do that, still does do that. Can't do that in LMU or AMS2. I'd love to see it in both of these sims.
5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left.
So, Pete's in the... Oh, Pete's disappeared.
You're all clear, stay behind the line. We need to get some
Pete's
heat
left
into
the
these
server.
brakes.
What are you up to, Pete? Oh, it looks so different in the winter foliage. And Tats does. You see so much more of the sky through the trees because it's not blocked out by the leaves. Oh, I did enjoy the Le Mans Ultimate stream earlier, but it was so tense because, you know, you're worried about your ranking, your safety number, and actually getting banned from the server. Imagine that, you know, you've got a game you paid for, you can get banned from the server because other people are crashing into you. It was so scary. I'm looking forward to getting into some of those, you know, higher ranked races where I should think, you know, I should think the standard of driving after you're in rookie will improve, so you can actually rely on people to be able to race properly side by side and back to back without crashing into each other. Well, yeah,
You're outside
flip-flops
track
is
limits
just a
there.
ban for getting hit is ridiculous. Unfortunately, it's the same way iRacing works. And it's the same way ACC, I think, works as well. You know, all of them, none of the systems put in place are clever enough to tell whether it's your fault or not. It's just if you and another car have contact, you're both classed as having contact. Whether they've absolutely dive bomb ran into you, caused a massive accident, which is completely nothing you can do about. You know, they've aimed for you or whatever. You get the contact, they get the
2 minutes
contact.
to go, 2
It's the
minutes.
same number of points you both lose. Which, yeah, it's not fair, but I think me and Flip Flops had the conversation the other night. The only way you can get around it is with live human stewards who can tell when it's, you know, whose fault it is. But I keep thinking surely AI systems are clever enough now to at least be able to do something like that, or at least to a percentage which generally favours, you know, the more careful driver most of the time. Automated stuff is never going to be as accurate as stuff that's not automated, but another comment from Flip Flops, I'm going to read that in a second. Mets, what did Mets feel that he got wrecked in a league race on LMU? It doesn't get better, sadly. Was that a league race in a hosted server, or is that one of their official race control races? Do you know, Flip Flops? Because you got the
guy behind has just done
you know, the official servers, which is race control, and then you got hosted servers where I suppose people could run their own private leagues. Official, right? So it was official servers. Yeah, that's
V2, good luck.
that's a bit
That's
shocking
quickest
to
today.
hear. So
After 3 years,
I don't have
3
much hope
seconds.
then.
Checkered flag, P2.
Right now, Don and Pete, if you're listening in the stream, do you want me to just restart the server again? Because there's only currently 3 of us. Or I don't know, what do you want to do? Wait for more people, or because it's going to be a 20-minute race with just 3 of us. Up to you guys. Yeah, me too. Me too. Flip Flops. I will might get and have a see what people are saying on the forums over at LMU or on their Discord server about all of that. I think you said that you'd heard other people sort of saying it's the problem with any ranked racing system at the moment, though. I don't know what Racerum's like for it, how their system works, if it can work out if it's likely to be someone else's fault, more or less. Don't know. Maybe some people would class that as unfair, because if it did get the odd one wrong, it would still penalise someone more heavily when it wasn't their fault. I'm just going to open this window a bit because it's warm in here and I don't want the computer to overheat. There we go. So yeah, Don and Pete have not answered in the chat here, so I'm going to ask them in game. they say. Thank you, Pete, for that donation earlier today. Really did appreciate that, mate. Just whilst you're in here. No point, he says. Right, I hope everyone's happy with that. I'm going to qualify anyway.
Your exit's clear. Watch the white line. Okay, Paulie, we've got 3 minutes to settle out. Let's get some heat into these brakes.
Apart from what I've changed, you know, the traction control and the brake duct blanking and radiator blanking and the, you know, not massive but significant change to the bump stops and brake pressure, I'm pretty much on default setup. And you know, the default setups at this track, this Aston GTE feels pretty good. Pretty happy with it. Even in such desperately cold conditions.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Don, can you hear me on the YouTube chat in the stream? Are you listening to the stream, or are you only in the game at the moment? So if you can't hear that, well, I'll know because you won't answer, and I'll have to speak to you in game chat. I think Pete's just in the game chat. I'm not sure because Pete didn't respond when I spoke over stream, but he did when I put it in game chat. I know they're both out on track somewhere. It says so in the race standings, they're not in the pits. Remember, I see the lobby unless they've got in-game chat. I have to turn in-game chat off. I can't stand it, my screen flashing up with, you know, chats from other drivers when it's during a race. Can't do that. I mean, if you're streaming, sometimes you have to for administrative purposes, but it's not ideal. You're racing seriously. Properly caught the inside there. Right.
P2.
Oh, gone wide. P2 on behind Don. He is a fast mofo. Remember last time you were in my stream, Don, you were just first everywhere. Oh my god, 5 seconds faster. How do you do that, Don? Look at this guy, you know? How's he doing it? So we've got people joining and leaving now because they can't join because we're in quali and you can't join with 1 minute left to quali. Don, you can hear me. So are you happy with us all starting the race and then just escaping straight out? You know, because then we can just restart the practice session and other people, because other people are now trying to join. Are you happy with that, mate? That's what you're saying. Yeah. Okay, mate, ready yourself up. Pete. Okay, okay. Yeah, with Don's lap times, she might as well. Yeah, it still beat you in a GT4 when you're in a GTE.
Alright, Paulie, here we go.
Alright, so we're escaping out.
Floor it, green, green, green.
So this should send us back to quali. So if everyone escapes out, we'll go back to practice rather. Get that started, let people join in.
Pete is now retired.
Don's still on track. Escape out, oh nice. Pete's left the actual server. Why have we left the server? We don't need to do that. It's just as soon as Don escapes out, we'll go back to practice. Look at that for a camera view. That needs sorting out, doesn't it? Oh. No, Don's still going.
Take your time. Start back in the race.
Don, you got to escape out, mate, because there's nothing I can do until you escape out. You're the only person on track. He's got it. He's got it. There we go. Cool. Okay. Right, now hopefully we get people joining. Fill out the numbers a bit. Am I getting... Am I getting fold back? Oh no, Don's come out of the server. Well, that didn't go to plan. It's a shame you can't add and... Oh, okay. Flip-flops. Don's back in. Pete's in. Let's see if we can pick up some players this time. If not, I'll start. I'll do another server with AI. Or could invite some more people. Stream elements are so weird. I'm going to my... Oh, it's now saying I'm live. It has noticed what I'm doing then. Good. Okay, alright. It understands. Right. Okay, we've got 10 people watching. If we could get 10 people in the server, that would be pretty cool. Hopefully someone sees the server from the game list and comes on in. I want to have a race. There we go. People are... There we go. Look at that. See if okay. Oh, I'd love it if some more people join. Okay, so I've just asked Life Pilgrim, don't tell me what to do. Smiley face. No one's coming. Yeah, I think you're right. Flip-flops, we'll just start it. It was quite funny though. third time lucky. Take this server fills up. Got 15 minutes for people to join in the practice. And I'm also wondering if I need all the downforce I've got running. Let's find out.
Your exit's clear. Don't cross the white line. Your brakes are cold. Be careful.
Ah! It would help if I actually loaded the setup that I want to use. Yeah. Okay. So abrupt, that rotation as you come out.
All clear on pit exit. You can push now.
There are plenty of fast corners in this, lots of corners, so I may really want that downforce. I can get away with less of it because the car does feel pretty damn grippy. I will take some of it off and see what that does. Is that Don? That's Pete in the purple Porsche head. So flip-flops, I imagine you'll be up late tonight if it's a Super Bowl. Oh! Got another player, brilliant. Another driver, things are starting to come together.
Just done it, 123.16. P3, you've got about 3 laps of fuel left. Yellow flag.
I was talking about those lap times earlier, being easy to see them if you can see all of them. You can actually see all of them in one session when you're in the car. So that's nice and useful. So I can figure out a good average lap time
10 minutes remaining.
out of 2 or 3 laps here, or 3 laps here, and then play with those aero settings, do another 3 laps, and then
New fastest lap
see what the average is over both, because
22.40.
you know you're always going to peak on 1 lap, but get an average over 3. That's another player just joined.
Only 2 more laps.
Oh,
to
you're
fuel.
watching it
Yellow
live.
flag. Sector 3 is 1.4 seconds off the pace.
Nice. I hope it's a good match for you, mate. A little bit up on time this lap, not a lot.
Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace. Your right sides are cold. Your brake temps are good.
So it's Patriots versus who?
B2, yellow flag. You've
So
only
there
got
we
enough
go,
fuel for
I can
this
get
lap.
it.
That's your best lap in the session. That lap was at
Average out of
124.34.
So what am I doing? I'm doing 124.3s, 124.4s, 125s. So 124.3 is what I want to. Let's see. One off the front, one off the back. Right, let's see how that does. I'm thinking this might not work because
If it's clear, push. We need to get some heat into these brakes. Double yellow flag.
it
Keep
is
an
a
eye on
very
me.
high-speed corner track, so having that extra aero might help, but I always find the default setups usually have maybe sometimes just too much aero. Even if you're on a track with lots of corners like this, is sometimes just too much, and you can get away with taking quite a bit off and the car's still stable, but we shall now find out. Well, it's not a good sign that I just ever slightly locked up going around the second corner.
You've got cold front tyres.
Seahawks. Do you watch the Super Bowl, Marty? Flip Flops is watching the Patriots and the Seahawks tonight. Don't know if anyone else does.
Alright, Paulie, you've got about 4 laps of fuel left.
There's a little bit
Sector
more
1 is
slippery.
0.5 off the pace.
Actually picking up time in the fast corners though.
That's 5 minutes to go.
Interesting,
5 minutes.
interesting.
Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
Okay, so first lap, I'm ever so slightly faster with less downforce.
3 laps of fuel remaining. Sector 3 is 0.8.
Let's get an average out of 3. Got enough time to do it. A bit
Sector 1
slower
is
this time
0.7
round.
off the pace. Your brake temperatures look good.
Slower than the last lap anyway.
You've used
But
half
no, I
your
just
fuel.
picked up some time.
Right tyres are cold.
Two laps, both faster, with less downforce. Quite
That's
pleased
your
with
fastest
that little
lap. 2
test.
laps of fuel remaining. Sector 3 is 0.7 off
Oh, but it is showing how slippery it is more slippery around the corners. I've got to be very careful. Glad I didn't take any more off the back, that's for sure.
the pace. Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace. You've got 1 gallon left.
Oh, Mr. Pilgrim, are you leaving us? You're way too slow with the keyboard. You're on a keyboard. Oh, that sucks. We were gaining players. Looks like we're going to lose them all again.
Sector 2 is 0.49 off the pace. Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to
That's
go.
going to be slow because I've got into reading what's going on in the chat. So
This is the
3
last
laps.
lap of fuel. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace.
So let's see that last lap. Six. That was a 124, 525. As an average, I'm faster with less downforce, but not by much. Is it worth the risk in the race?
Yellow flag, watch out.
Oh, we've lost life, Pilgrim, then.
You've got half a gallon left.
As long as I can keep my driving style within the parameters of having the less downforce, managing these corners nicely, getting a good exits on
Check
those
a
long
flat out on
straights
V2.
should be okay. Oh my god, we're down to 3 people. You're kidding me? 2 people. Where'd everyone just go? Just as we start to... I don't believe this. Don, mate, I'm sorry about this. Don, mate, what do you want to do? Do you want to start this back off again with some AI? What do you mean, let's go? Do you mean we'll start back with some AI? Or we'll just go 2 of us in a race? Just us? This is going to be interesting. As if I'm ever going to keep up with you. Right, I'll try and get a quality time. Oh dear. Flip-flops the same race. Wow.
The pit exit's clear. We've got 3 minutes to settle up. The brakes are cold. We need to get some heat into them.
Oh! I went wide, left the grippy line. It's alright, I'm only on the out lap. So we're going to have a 20-minute race with just me and Don. Which Don is going to win.
To go, 2 minutes.
It's got nothing to do with the length of the race, I'm afraid, flip-flops, because no one knows how long the race is yet, because hardly anyone's joined. But a bunch of people did join, then left again. I suppose they could have, I don't know if they, well, I suppose they can go into the race settings and see, they go into the session settings and just see how long it is. But they can do that from the lobby, so why are they joined knowing it was going to be a 20-minute race? Maybe they're just not happy with the amount of drivers. If me and Don get bored, we can always just jump out and replace it with AI.
That's Paul.
I just want to, before this quality session ends, I just need to go back to the pits and leave again, just to check something. So I know this in case I have to pit later. So, I keep wondering which line it is. It's that line. You turn the speed limiter off right there. Okay, cool. Right. I'm not getting any more qualifying time after that.
Yellow flag. Oh, bad luck. Poorly. Don't rush. Get it running. Get it back in the race. That's the end of the session. Pole position. Well done, mate.
Well, this is going to be a foregone conclusion.
Pole position. 19 minutes.
I'm overestimating the fuel. Oh, Don. Right. So what happened? I thought I clicked my ready button.
We're going
Here we go. I can't believe this is. We're going to do this.
Go, go, go.
Can't see Don. I don't believe this. Don's behind me. Oh, he is. Did you see that, everyone? Did you notice that Don was not in my mirrors? It was there on the radiator radar was not in my mirrors. I looked behind me, there he was. Came back to the cockpit, and all of a sudden he's in my mirrors. AMS2, sort your bugs out. It's a bug's life in AMS2. Right, trying to keep up with Don. This is just gonna be an embarrassment for me.
Last.
Whoa. There he's off, look, already. He's just slowed down deliberately there. That was so deliberate. He's just slowing down to let me catch up now.
He's just done a 124.34.
If Don's using any traction control at all. I've got it completely turned off in this car. I might have an experiment.
Right side tyres are cold.
Try 2 clicks of traction control. See if I'm missing out on something here.
Fastest lap for Arena, 123.66. You're a tenth off the pace in sector 1. You're a tenth off the pace in sector 2. Sector 3 times okay.
Oh!
Tyre temperatures are good. That might be outside track limits.
Luckily wasn't, but it nearly was.
Okay, Paulie, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. This is good. Keep banging out them lap times.
Well, my lap times are getting faster, but it's only because I'm in Don's slipstream. Try another click of traction control, see if it actually makes me faster.
That's a new fastest lap for Arena, 122.70. You've just done a 123.04.
Oh. Proper squirrely on the brake in there. Getting untidy.
That was outside track limits. That's a new fastest lap for Arena, 122.44. That lap was a 123.20.
Don's giving it some welly now. Pull it away. Which is good, because it's making me want to try harder. And I'm up on my lap time, I'm not even in this slip at the moment. Always good to race against better drivers. faster drivers. Oh, I'm back down my time though. Up on my time, good.
Fastest lap for Arena, 122.34.
I was doing 22s now. But I'm in the 23s by myself because I'm not in the slip. So I'm quite pleased with that. Oh, I fluffed that corner right up though. Is the weather on the change?
Right side tyres are cold. That lap time was 123.94. Okay, Paulie, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Getting misty. It's the halfway mark. We do have 2 random weather slots, so what's to do? I don't know. Don is totally pulling away. Look at him go.
New fastest lap for Arena, 122.04. You're halfway home, your fuel is fine.
Oh, sorry, I've just had to look away from my screen to the other one for a second. That's what's made that lap time so bad. I do have a valid excuse for that. I am so rusty at AMS2. That little man's ultimate has ruined me. Come on. Paul Don's nowhere to be seen. Get faster.
Okay, Paulie, you've used half your fuel.
Damn, I nearly beat my fastest lap. In the green.
That's 5 minutes to go. Come on, keep it together. We'll be on the podium here. Come on, Paulie.
Look at that, in total Don is 8 seconds ahead of me, is that? Oh god, stop looking at the leaderboard.
You've just gone out of track limits.
Yeah, because I was looking at the leaderboard.
That's a new fastest lap for Arena, 1:22.00.
Whoa! Don't do that! Don't do that! Don't do that!
The tyre temps are all fine.
Oh, it's so close. Doing alright until then as well. Like that. In the green.
Yellow flag.
Oh! Oh, Dom's actually had an accident.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
The hell's happened to Dom there? His car's dinged up, he's lost his spoiler. He's going into the pits. I've got to finish for him, for his sake. Dom certainly is rapid, I just saw that in the comments, don't know who wrote it. Look, flip-flops. I owe it to Dom to finish this race now. Oh, is he out again? No, he's not. Oh. He is out. He's gone straight through the pits. He hasn't bothered, he couldn't have bothered to get repaired. It looked like he was travelling through the pits. Is he on the move? Oh, the sun rays, look at that. One of the most awesome things about AMS2 is the crepuscular days. They are beautiful. Right, did he leave the pits or is he still in there? Safety car.
One more lap. Keep it together. We'll win this.
I don't see the safety car in there at the moment. He must have come out. Still going because the interval's changing constantly. There he is. There he is. Right. I am not crossing that line because it's Don's race. He had me. He totally had me all the way through the race. I'm not crossing that line without him getting over it first. I've got half a feeling he might have crashed out just deliberately for me.
Yellow flag. Hurry.
Oh look, he did get fixed. He did get fixed. Oh.
You won. Fantastic drive. Well done, Paulie.
Oh, Don. Can you hear me, Don? You kind sausage, you. How did your car get fixed that quickly, Don? How did your car get fixed that quickly? I saw you, spoiler off, car dinged up. You went through the pits, it wasn't like you even stopped. How on earth did you do that? I don't know how you did that. I just don't know how you did that. No idea how you did that. Bear with me, I've just got to find out if I can carry on or not. 1 second. Any repair, no fuel, no. Oh, it couldn't have been too badly damaged then. Hang on, I'll be back in a minute. nearly went. Right. I am sorry, I'm going to have to stop there because people are going to bed. Yeah, it's gone 12. But, what's Dom saying? That was only the rear spoiler. That was it. Chasing the 120. You were chasing the 121. So I got down to the 123s. You were down to the 122s. What's your secret, Dom? What's your secret? Or have you just been racing a lot of AMS2 recently? Because last time I ran a stream, and the time before that, you were straight in there. So I'm and you were, I think you were playing AMS2 anyway earlier. So you've just been doing a lot of AMS2, or is it where you sat in the car, or is it just you got to super used to its physics, or what? Because you was quick. Oh, nice. You did get into the 121s. Look at that. I'm just gonna quickly shut down this server so no one else joins. I'm still here to talk to you in the stream just for the time being. Only two things. Only two things. Is that what changed in the setup? Slow in, fast out, yeah. And trail brake always until the apex. I noticed you were actually. There's a lap where you completely lost me, but I started building on my best time. Because I'd noticed that you were actually braking slightly earlier than I was into corners. I think probably not using as much brake or as much pressure, but braking slightly early, giving yourself a nice line and not slowing down too much, but trail braking it. I was noticing that slow in, fast out thing going on with you actually there. I most certainly was. Oh, I've shut down the server and it's actually closed down AMS2. AMS2's just crashed. Wow. It was good to race against you. It's always good to race against someone better. Give me a push. I must admit, I haven't been doing a lot of competitive stuff in AMS2 recently, so certainly have been practicing a lot in the AMS LMU. Just checking something before I come back to the chat. Yeah, okay, back to the chat. Yeah, I'm going to have to call it a night though, because as I said, people have gone to bed, so. Thank you ever so much for everyone for coming. Yeah, I was baking too deep. I didn't relax. It was when I started to relax into it, but then I started other things. I had someone knock at my door who wanted to tell me something before they go to bed, and I started thinking about things that were going on the stream. I just got distracted. I was getting faster though, Don. You got me into the 123s. Yeah. Yeah, I've been yeah. Wasn't carrying the speed through the corners. I was killing it completely before I came out of the apex. I think really. But it's bloody good to pick up on what you were doing. Right, hang on. I want to pause that music. That's a good place to stop. So thank you Flip Flops, thank you Marty, Don, F2020 UK, shame we didn't get anyone join us. So I did start this stream late tonight, but it's second one of the day. I didn't expect like a massive turnout. I should have just raced with AI and just a few of us, and probably because there'd have been AI would have shown up as more people in the server, then more people would have joined. But hey ho, I'm going to get into this streaming thing more regularly now. But thank you everyone, good to see you all. Thank you for the tips, Don. Marty, I hope the move goes well. Stuart, I hope you're watching a bloody good game. And thanks to Pete for showing up as well. If he's still watching, I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to end the stream there and say thank you very much indeed, everyone. It was fun. That last run, that was fun. So I'll catch you another day and look forward to more of the same. And in all sims as well. I want to do something with R Factor 2 soon. Anyway,